Hi, JD here, and it's a Saturday night, which is a crazy night to be doing a Facebook Live, but I thought I would do this before I just duck out for a bite to eat at dinner time, and hopefully that's got your attention, how to make your Facebook ads work. Let's just flip this for a second. Yes, how to make your Facebook ads work. Look, I was at dinner last night with a good friend of ours, a client of mine. I call him Mad Dog Ian Parker, and his wife Mel, and my wife Gail, and myself, and Ian and Mel had a lovely dinner. And when we were there, we were talking about marketing plans. And he said to me, "Look, you ought to do a Facebook Live on how to put together a marketing plan, and obviously put a lot of emphasis on social, and particularly Facebook and Instagram." And I said, "Yeah, okay, that sounds a good idea. And why do you say that?" And obviously I was teasing. I know every business needs a marketing plan. And he said, "Look, he's a sales coach, and Ian's a fantastic sales coach." And he just said, "Look, everyone who he coaches pretty much says to them, 'Look, I don't know where to start with a marketing plan.' And if you are a business owner and you don't have a marketing plan, then you're driving without the headlights." The actual statistics in Australia for businesses going under are 50% in 3 years. So 50% of businesses that start up this year will be gone in 3 years' time. And the reason is not because they've got a bad product, well, sometimes it might be, but mainly because they don't know how to market. And we have a business, of course. It's called the Institute of Wow. So it's theinstituteofwow.com. And we help businesses create marketing plans that are going to keep them alive and make money. Now, I put together a dossier, a complete program on how to put together a marketing plan. And you might see that sometimes when people are writing books, they've got little books like this. Okay, when I write a book and a plan, it tends to be a little bit bigger. Okay. I'm showing off here, but it's called the Wow Manifesto, and it's a customer attraction system like no other, he says very boastfully. This book is a pretty big book. In fact, when we give this book to anyone, we ask them to sign a policy, condition that if they read this in bed of a night time and they actually go to sleep, there's a good chance that this could break their ribs, and so therefore we want to make sure we're covered insurance-wise, so they actually sign a disclaimer. I'm joking, okay? But it's a pretty big book, as you can see there, and just to give you an idea of brand equity, when I was giving this to my art studio to put this Wow Manifesto marketing plan dossier together, I said to them, "Look, this is Walt Disney meets Harry Potter at the Palazzo Versace." And this is not my book, by the way, this little one here. I don't know who wrote this, but anyway, this has been put together by someone. It says 50 powerful ways to win customers. Which one of these do you think probably looks a little bit more valuable? This one's, I think, got about a dozen pages in it. This one will keep you reading and fascinated for quite some time. And what this is all about is a complete plan of how to put together a marketing plan. Now, this is the size of a tabloid newspaper, and you'll see it's gold tipped on the edge. It's got the whole prestige thing happening. And the reason I did that is because if I'm going to be putting together a plan for people to follow in terms of putting together a direct response marketing plan, I want to make sure that if I'm going to charge a few dollars for it, and of course I do, I'm in business as well, just like you, then it's got to look the part. And so therefore that's the first thing I should say to you, that if you are a business with a certain brand persona and it's upmarket, then you better take a leaf out of David Jones, or you take a leaf out of Palazzo Versace or Sheraton. But if you're the $2 shop, well, take a leaf out of Big W. And brand persona is very, very important, okay? Let me just tell you how to put together a marketing plan. Would you like me to do that? If you would like me to do that, then you might just type, "Yes, JD, go right ahead," because I've got an ego and it needs to be stroked, okay? So therefore, just say, "JD, I want to know how to put together a marketing plan," and I'm going to do this for you in just the following few minutes. By the way, when you get what I'm about to give you and you think it's valuable, if you think it's valuable, then you might like to share it, and share it to your friends, okay? Because if you've got some friends in business and they don't know how to put together a marketing plan and they're suffering from going up and down in sales, you might find that they would be interested as well. I'm going to give you the component of this right now, okay? And then I'm going to tell you how you can get more of this. Okay, number one, the first thing you need to do when you're putting together a marketing plan, there's 11 components to this, and I'll go through them quick. It's Saturday night, and so therefore I could tease you and say, "Now listen, in this program, there are 84 components, and I want you to take down each one of them." And I think on a Saturday night you go, "I'm out of here," okay? No, there's only 11, and they're really, really simple. And you don't need to use all 11 components every time you're putting together a marketing plan. You might choose 4 or 5 or 7 or 10, okay? Number one, and this here, by the way, I've got a mini version of this. Let me show you. This is the this is the Big Daddy version, and this is the baby version. Let me just come back a bit, okay? So therefore you've got the big A3 and then you've got the A4 version. And let me just run through and let me show you that the marketing plan consists of this, okay? It consists of this. And I'm going to show you, give me 1 second, I'll flip the camera around for a second, and this is called, let me just press that little button there. And I think it's going to flip around. It's not flipping around too quickly. Well, I'm afraid you're stuck with me. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll just come back to that again. Okay, the marketing plan, number one, is who's your target audience. And not so much your target audience, but who is your most profitable target audience. So it's all about identifying your most profitable customer and then looking for more people who look like him, okay? Number two, you want to make sure that you promote yourself as the expert. And if you're not the expert, then your business is. E.g. Apple, okay? They are the experts when it comes to smart technology. So therefore, promote yourself or your business as the expert. And if you're not the expert, I'm not asking you to make that up. You don't want your heart surgeon to make up that he's an expert and he's not really an expert, okay? What you want to do is make sure that if you are good at something, then you promote that. And I think I'm pretty okay at this marketing stuff, particularly direct response, and so I promote myself as the expert of that. Number three, you have to create a wow factor. So whatever you're doing, product or service, you need to do what McDonald's have done for about 30 years, and that is a free toy with their Happy Meal. And that has sold a lot of Happy Meals. So that takes the eyes off the price onto the toy, okay? So you need to dream up a Happy Meal toy unless you've got an organic wow factor in your product. And so therefore, if you are the only one in the world that produces whatever you produce, you don't need an artificial wow factor, but there's not too many people in that game. Number four, you need to create problem solution tactics, and that is Jenny Craig, the weight loss program. Are you overweight, not feeling good about yourself? Come on my program and I'll show you how to look good, okay? Number five, I should say, you need to have a website that sells. There's so many just woeful websites out there that they're not selling. And the reason is because they don't know what to put on their homepage. And on your homepage, you need a problem solution headline, you need a data capture facility, a free something to make sure that people give you their details. Give me 1 second, I'll just adjust this screen here. Give me a second. Okay, now it's gone around. Okay, so there you go. It's called the Wow Manifesto Client Attraction System. I'm just showing you a screenshot from my computer. And as I go through these, I'll just show you a bit of a close-up of what the system is all about. There you go. Okay, so therefore that's what it is. So therefore, number five, website that sells. Number six, hold events. Think about holding an event. And it doesn't have to be online, it's offline. It doesn't have to be a seminar, but it can be. It can be a cocktail party. It can be a luncheon. It could be online. It could be a podcast. It could be what you're seeing right now, a Facebook Live. It could be a webinar. And so therefore, when you hold events, the benefit of holding an event is you get to sell once to many. And I'm going to tell you how to get your hands on this, I think, incredible client attraction marketing plan formula in just a moment. So stick with me, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you where to go. I'm going to tell you where to go, and I'm going to show you how this could work for any business, and I'll do that in just a moment. Video testimonials. You have to have video testimonials. You have to look, and that's that one there, number 7. Okay, you need to, ensure that you're not always boasting about yourself, that other people are saying nice things about you. Now, on my website, which is theinstituteofwow.com, I've got something like about 25 or 35 video testimonials, which demonstrates that although I'm a bit of a show-off, that there's some substance behind that. So therefore, you don't just get that many testimonials if you're paying people out a few dollars or a carton of beer. You know that there's only so many people that will take that carton of beer to say something nice about you. I've got over and over again lots of people saying nice things. Free publicity is the next one here, okay? I can show you how to get free publicity, and it is so easy if you know how, and it's called provocative media releases. And number 9, extraordinary customer service, which is this one here. I've spent a lot of time with the Disney Empire, and they are absolutely the world's number 1 when it comes to extraordinary customer service, and you probably know that. And there is an art form to that, and if you've got the system, then you know how to do it. Number 10, repetitive trade. It's no good having one sale. You want a customer through 6 months or 12 months or for life. And so it's all about creating a repetitive trade formula, which is normally some sort of reward scheme, some sort of benefit for hanging in there with you. And number 11, this one here is the real biggie, and it's all about social media and using social media as a lead generation machine, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm using this Facebook Live to provide sampling to you of the sort of wizardry that we have, okay? And of course, number 12 here, as I said to you before, that's the all things, because guess what? When you've got all of that from this particular plan, you can put together a marketing plan. So listen, what I thought I would do, if you're interested in looking up where this is, okay, and how to get your hands on it, you might like to go to the following URL. And the following URL is wowmarketingacademy.com.au. So if you go to wowmarketingacademy.com.au, you'll see how this, what we call the Wow Academy program, that's what it's called, Wow Academy, wowmarketingacademy.com.au. It's Saturday night, I need a drink, okay, give me a break. So go to wowmarketingacademy.com.au and you'll see there that this particular program is normally kicking off at $1,497, but we have an incredible deal that's available if you want to go there. And then, if you can take this down, if you like what you see at wowmarketingacademy.com.au, we're talking about giving it to you for about a third of what you'll see on that page with, I think it's lasts until next week, someday next week. You think I should know. But all you have to do once you go there is actually contact us at bookawowcall.com, and one of our people will actually give you the special deal. Okay, just say to them that you've been watching the Facebook Live, JD being silly, on a Saturday evening, and you were invited to go to wowmarketingacademy.com.au. And because you have been watching this Facebook Live, and if you mention that, when you actually book a call with us, and you can easily do that online, and actually there's a calendar, you just simply click a button, and to do that you go to bookawowcall.com. Okay, so one is .com.au, that's the wowmarketingacademy.com.au, and then if you like what you see and you want to get it for a steal, then just go to bookawowcall.com, and one of my guys, girls, will talk to you and give you a special deal. But you've got to tell them that you've been watching this Facebook Live broadcast to get that special deal, and it's a crazy deal, okay? And you'll know how to put the marketing plan together that actually works. I've been in the game for a little while. I've seen a lot of silly marketing plans, and what we've done is tested a whole bunch of stuff, and what I've just run through with you, and I'll just bring it up to the screen once more if you don't mind. I'll just bring it up to the screen. That particular plan there is one which we know works, okay? So if you want to go to wowmarketingacademy.com.au, that's what it looks like, okay? And you've got me with my 60 minutes reporter look on the left there. Oh, I'm ashamed of it. It makes me sick, so please. No. Okay, so therefore, if you like what you have seen and you'd like me to actually delve into some of these individual components of putting the marketing plan together, you might like to choose one of those that I've just gone through and say, JD, can you do another Facebook Live, but only on how we get free publicity, or only on how to create a website that sells, or only on how to create a wow factor. How do we dream up this wow factor thing? I'll be happy to do that. We're doing these Facebook Lives daily, and I'm happy to do something that you might like, if it sort of suits everyone. Well, when I say you might like, if you said to me, could we actually do a marketing plan on how, on my business, we cut toenails, I'd probably say no. I think we might put that one back. But if there's something you'd like me to actually talk about in terms of attracting new clients, particularly online. I mean, even if you're an offline bricks and mortar business these days, you know that you should be marketing your business online regardless. So we tend to focus a lot of the marketing these days online. To be honest with you, I don't know how the TV networks are going to survive. I don't know how the free-to-air TV network, I just don't know how they're going to survive. I was invited to actually speak on the Sunrise Show a little while ago, and you wouldn't believe it, unfortunately, I couldn't make it. I was actually doing a seminar in Melbourne, and I said to them, was there any chance you can just do one of those, sort of live interviews from, satellite or whatever it is these days, or Facebook Live? And they said, no, we need to be in the studio, and a great opportunity for me, but I missed out on it. If I'd been sitting opposite Kochie, I would have said to Kochie in that interview, and if I ever get the chance, I will, do you realise that you guys are all going broke? I mean, Channel 10 did go broke, and Channel 7 have lost a lot of money. Channel 9 are just hanging in there. I said, the reason, I would say to them, the reason you're right, you don't collect data. So you've got Amazon out there that know everything about us. and you know some savvy online marketers who collect data, you don't collect data. If you actually then asked everyone to text for an entry to win something, and you did that every morning, you would do what we do, and that is collect data. And over time, that means if you were interviewing Justin Bieber on tomorrow's show, you could send out a reminder via Facebook Messenger or by text message to all of the people you've collected data on and say, look, tomorrow morning we've got Justin Bieber on. But no, you don't do that. You waste a lot of money on radio advertising and newspaper advertising and all sorts of other things trying to get people to watch your TV show. And I'm sure, you know, because Koshy is a business person, I think he'd probably see the logic in that. It's just crazy that free-to-air TV stations are going to go broke sooner or later because they aren't collecting data. The only thing that's keeping them going, in my mind, is sport, live sport. Anyway, I know you don't own a TV station. I'm ranting about something that's probably not a great value to you. So if you'd like to go to wowmarketingacademy.com.au, you'll see what you need to do to put together a marketing plan. You'll see a lot of free stuff on there that will be value to, I think will be of value to you anyway. Hopefully you've enjoyed this, and we'll talk soon. If you wanted to do anything further, you know where we are. It's called theinstituteofwow.com. All the best. Have a good Saturday night.